So there you go, folks. That is a random abandoned house in the arsehole of nowhere in Northern Ireland. You know, we took a drive up the Causeway coast today, and the best thing we found is just randomly at the side of the road. We were driving up the road going to the dark hedges, and we just found this house completely left for nature to take over. Incredible. Pretty much fully furnished. Nature has taken over. But that is the intro to part 2 of me and Noah's trip around the whole of Northern Ireland. Episode 1, we're in the Antrim coast. Today, we're in the Causeway coast. Let's get into the video. This is the derelict building that was seen driving up the road. I'm going to go in here first. Are you going into the house? Look at this. Oh my god. Oh my god, what's the smell in here? Shit. What the fuck? There's a smell, a really strong, yeah, like a gas or solvent. That's not healthy to be in there. That was strong. Look at this, look. In fact, I'll show you in the window first, look. What? Is that fully furnished, bro?
Yeah, well, I mean, fully furnished.
Folks, this place is fully furnished. Check it out. Oh my... Where did you get in? Did you climb in the window? Look. Jesus Christ, that's the working kitchen. Oh my god. Big Fred, look at the old style window, look. Cooker. That hasn't worked in a while. JP, now that's pretty new. That would actually charge your phone. Let me see. Noah, how did you get in? I think he climbed in the window. Shit, look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at that fireplace. Look.
This isn't that. Look at the quality street tins and all that.
What? Here, look, we see, find a newspaper. Oh, newspapers always have like dates on them. Look at the date on them.
Rafa back out Torres.
1 second.
What was that?
Let me see, look at the date. It says
2008.
April the 2nd, 2008.
2008, bye.
Torres was playing for Liverpool at the time. What? I'm actually going to... No, I was going to say I'm going to take off from a friend who supports Liverpool, but I'm not taking that, and it's not, it don't belong to me. Quality street tins. Penny roasted. So many antiques in here.
Oh, there's stairs up there.
Is there?
Stairs here, mate.
Folks, look at this here. Look at the living room. What? Big window. Tractor just drove up there. Look at the roof. The roof is just completely caving in here. The whole way round. That's a suspended ceiling. The old style fire. The china and stuff. As I say, there's some cool pluck in here. Some cool and interesting things that would make good antiques, but leave only footprints, take only memories. As I say, let's go up the stairs. He says that you can get upstairs. Is it in here? Shit. I don't know of the structural integrity of these stairs, but
You know, I got you a present.
what did you get?
Come here, I'll show you.
1 second, mate. Look at the wallpaper. Look at the wallpaper everywhere. It's just hanging off.
I got you a present.
What did you get me?
Oh,
Nice pair of shoes,
Nice
pair of
pair of
sandals.
shoes,
Set them there. I'll stick them on later when I'm heading
don't
out.
even want them, mate. What the fuck? Oh shit, they're looking.
is here, look. What's that? Screwed in the forest.
Island of Grey Mist, mate. She's loving life on that boat, isn't she?
Look at this room here. This room's just like a junk room. There's a full mattress. Watch yourself with the ceiling, in case it collapses in. Like, I know it's in bad order, but a lot of the stuff in here looks like it hasn't been abandoned like too long. Look at this thing.
China?
Like, I know it's been abandoned, but it doesn't look like
The ceiling's so low.
maybe 10 years, 20 years, I don't know. I know it's derelict and it's in disrepair, but it doesn't look like it's been abandoned. When I say that long, the newspaper downstairs said 2008. That's 20 years ago. That was 18 years ago. Looks like the wallpaper and the furniture looks like, 10, 15, 20 years ago it's been like this, but I wonder why it's just been completely left. Like, there was somebody's bedroom, or bed, sorry. That was a single bed. And then through here, look at the drawers. Bricks. Oh, metal. Absolutely metal. Surely somebody owns this. Just completely left. Look at the packets of cigarettes. Benson and Hedges. I think that's a 10 pack special filter. It's a really, really skinny pack. It almost looks like you'd only fit 5 in there. But you probably fit 10 in. Kind of like, do you remember Regal filter? I don't know if they obviously still do Regal filter. Look at that. Benson and Hedges. There's Christmas cards. Alexander, I think it says. And I don't even know, I can't read that there. More Christmas cards, aftershaves, candle. Look at the candle, the rust on top of it. Scary. Fucking hell. Suitcase, dartboard. I mean, look at that bag. How old is that bag? And how did it end up like this? Because it looks like somebody's completely ransacked it. If it was just abandoned, has people been coming in squatting it? Has it been animals? Why is it so trash? Look, it's just old style pot. No, you make an absolutely incredible cup of tea in one of these, and the old school kind of fire that's built into the wall, into the chimney breast. That is the best cup of tea you'll ever get. What's that? Crazy, mate, crazy.
More bedding and stuff.
And this is kind of like an attic space bit with more. It's a bit of a weird living arrangement, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
So this is kind of as if it was a main living room. You would have sat upstairs, and then there's a bedroom, and then to get to the further bedroom you have to go on out. None of the rooms are segregated. You have to go right through all the rooms. Back downstairs, let me see. That's the door right there.
Alright, take it off.
But the thing that impresses me the most is that massive hob and cooker. Look at that. That must be, the weight of that must be heavy. Probably worth a fortune, because it's, and as I say, the Ulster Folk and Transport Museum or some sort of museum could keep all these stuff. How old is all this stuff in here? And see the best about it too, I was telling Noah earlier, I've cycled around Ireland twice, and especially the second time I cycled around Ireland, because I went in more inland to the inner counties. The coast is quite, I wouldn't say populated, but there's a lot of harbour and port towns and little villages. It's pretty built up because people tend to flock to the coast on tourism. People like to go to the coast. But when you go inland in rural Ireland in the middle, there's lots. Like every 4 or 5 houses is a house like this here. There's so many of these houses. It's probably just been left. Just completely left like this here. Incredible. Incredible. Back window. I think that's spooky. Back windows like that. Could you imagine at night time? Kind of looks like a horror movie where the curtain's still blowing out the back in the wind. Crazy.
This would be good at night, look.
It would be good, mate. You could literally camp in here, but wouldn't you? Like,
You camp in here, no sweat.
you don't even hit the road. So we're going to head round to Ballintoy harbour now, but I think we both would agree that the best thing we've seen on the coast so far was the abandoned building, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What was your thoughts on the abandoned building?
I liked it, mate. There was a bit of a mess, but I could definitely see myself sleeping there.
So Noah has done you've slept in a lot of crazy places. For example, say you hypothetically slept in there, where would that compare with some of the other places you've slept in?
I've definitely slept in way better abandoned places. Like the abandoned hotel in Macedonia was magical. You could see the lake. I mean, it was incredible.
See, tell me this, the abandoned hotel in Macedonia, right? A, was it furnished? B, well, we'll go with B, the cleanliness and what, and C, what did you sleep in while you were sleeping there?
It wasn't furnished at all. But it was beautiful, grand. Like, you could just tell it used to be something special. I just slept in the tent.
Class.
In my sleeping bag.
And tell me this here, when you say abandoned, that place there, how many years would you say that's abandoned?
15.
15, yep.
More.
And what about the one in Macedonia? How long was that abandoned?
40 years.
40 years, serious, right? So proper abandoned.
Yeah.
Incredible. So we're going to Ballintoy harbour next. You watch Game of Thrones, don't you?
I did. I haven't watched it in years, but yeah, I've watched it like 3 times.
Oh, what, the whole thing or just 3 episodes?
The whole thing, just 3. The whole thing.
I was like, has he only watched 3 episodes or has he watched the whole
No,
thing?
I've watched the whole thing 3 times.
Right, so
Yeah, it is classic.
on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you to go to Ballintoy harbour?
4.
4? Floor or 4?
Because I don't remember the scene. It's meant to be like something to do with the Greyjoys. I can't really remember though.
On a scale of 1 to 10, and I know what this answer is going to be, but how excited are you for the coffee at Ballintoy harbour?
10.
10 out of 10. We're both down for coffee, but didn't sleep well last night. We're kind of tired,
Yeah.
and we need a caffeine hit. So let's go. Next stop, Ballintoy harbour. So, in my opinion, the best part, or one of the best bits about Ballintoy is actually just the drive down. You kind of come off the main road there, the main road that is the Causeway coast, and you come down this kind of windy zigzag, almost a 1-car lane. You can just about fit to either side in, but you zigzag the whole way down, and in my opinion that's the best part, or one of the best parts about Ballintoy harbour. This bit here really tests your driving skills. If you're ever coming here and you don't trust yourself driving, maybe give it a miss or let your husband drive. But I always find it fascinating. There's a little house here. In fact, there's a couple of little houses, and I mean, it would be crazy to live here. Like, I guess it would be fun to come for maybe a weekend, but to live here full time, I don't know. Very isolated, but I'm sure some people that just likes a quiet and isolated life. Look at that, right on the harbour itself. Isn't that class? This is what you call an Irish traffic jam. If you live in big cities across the world, traffic jams are a little different. Usually tuk-tuks beeping like mad, or rickshaws, whatever you want to call them, or London, crazy traffic. This is what an Irish traffic jam is, going down a one-way lane, and usually it's a tractor coming up at you. Look at this house in the end. How cool is that one there? Always find that
Looks
one.
like it's in Cabos or something.
Doesn't it? It looks like it's Greek or something, or
Yeah, man.
yeah, it doesn't look like it's in Northern Ireland. Looks Greek or something, kind of like a castle. So this is the incredible Ballintoy harbour. Well, the main harbour is actually over there. We're going to go over there in a minute. But I kind of want to show you around. Over here in the background there's a little cave part. I actually seen somebody recently on TikTok or YouTube or something posting that they camped overnight. It might have been Aaron Travels. Shout out Aaron Travels if you did. I'm pretty sure he started here on one of his adventures or camped here. But there's a massive cave. If you've ever been to the cave in Belfast Cave Hill, it smells like urine and alcohol. People go to piss and get pissed in it. This one here seems a bit more clean. Don't know what the history of it is. How far deep it goes. Does it go in far?
No, not really. I'm just saying, we're here the other day, we looked those things we get with her.
Ah.
But we can't, but there's another cave around there.
Right, okay.
So around the corner there, but you only go so far because there's water.
Right.
And we were thinking, would that have went through the next one around the corner?
Oh, do they meet in the middle?
That's what I'm saying, we're not sure. We're thinking. We just can see a wee gap.
Oh, it's dripping okay. It's definitely dripping, Nick.
Yeah, the water.
Wow.
But there's like a wee gap.
I would say over time that would just keep eroding and eroding and it would end
And
up...
eventually open up, but I'm saying the one around the corner there, it's pretty, not as big as this one, but it's big enough.
Right. Is there a coffee shop around the corner?
I'm not sure.
The wee coffee truck? You don't know? There you go. Apparently there's a cave around the corner, another one. And as that woman was saying, she thinks the both of them could be intertwined in some way. Obviously a human wouldn't fit through that hole. Water is obviously flowing through it. But crazy to think like that cave was obviously originally a lot smaller and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger over time. And like how many years did it take for that to form into what it is today? The beaches here as well up in Ballintoy, incredible, they're clean. I remember coming here with a friend before and we were swimming there on the beach. Really clean. Over here as well. And there's a little cottage here. That would be my absolute dream home. Always said I'm loving Irish cottage with a green or red doors. I would prefer a thatch roof than a slate one. But beggars can't be choosers. If I was handed one with a slate roof, trust me I would take it. But this is the second cave here. Whoa, it's a lot bigger, this one. Yeah, they definitely meet round the middle. But you couldn't walk across that. You would need welly boots. Over here it's actually, you know, I'm gonna guess it's at least ankle, but I think on round may be mid-shin. Maybe potentially pushing up to your knee. But that water flow that we seen a minute ago from the back obviously meets in here. And then this part here, that's man-made. That's been carved out, but I don't know what that was used for. But Noah says there's a coffee shop around here, like a coffee truck. I can't imagine it. If anything, it would have been back in the car park here. But look at this. This is my dream home. Right here, an Irish cottage. As I said before, O'Rourke's cottage. As I said before, green windows and doors or red windows and doors. But I would rather the traditional thatch roof. That's like a slate roof. But as I said, beggars can't be choosers. If somebody handed me the keys to this gaff and this was my front garden, I certainly wouldn't complain. Look at this here. Imagine that was your gaff. It says rental cottages here. May as well give it a bit of publicity since it's going online. Rental cottage, www.ballintoyharbourcottage.com. There you go. May as well give it a bit of publicity while it's going on to the internet. Let's see where it says. I've been here many times, but I've never actually walked around this way. Yeah, the other side of that fence says private land, but this beach, look at the clean that is. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. We'll go round to the main harbour.
Yeah, mate.
Where's the coffee shop?
Not here.
It's not here. Yeah, I thought that there. So apparently where the caves and the cottages was, there was a coffee truck that comes, but it's probably in the summer months. But when I was here maybe 10 years ago, when I went for a swim with friends on this beach, this was open as a cafe. Rourke's Kitchen it's called. The cottage over there is called Rourke's Cottage. Must be owned by the same guys, funny enough. Self-explanatory, but it's closed down. But it makes sense, it is January. Tourism isn't going to be busy, even the locals like us. Not many people's going to come here unless it's kind of the summer months. But look at this part of the beach. Well, part of the harbour actually, it's not even a beach, but it is a, look at that. Let's get a proper view at that right me fall. Oh. Look at that, gleaming, absolutely gleaming. That's Ballintoy Harbour, guys. Just like many places up the Causeway and Antrim coast, a lot of these places are now worldwide famous for Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones was filmed here. I don't know my history. I don't know facts about Game of Thrones. I don't watch it. If you do know anything about it, please drop a comment in the comment section. What was Ballintoy used for in Game of Thrones? What scene was it in? You know, who came here? What series was it in? I would love to know what Ballintoy was actually used for, because you can imagine this in kind of like a mythical, magical movie or series where they use this kind of place. It makes you kind of, makes your mind wonder when this was in its heyday, what it was used for. Because look, there's the fisherman's, his kind of hut. I'm sure boats would have went in there, or stock. Obviously they would have caught fish and brought them in here. I'd love to see this in its heyday when it was originally built and was originally getting used. But there you go, that's Ballintoy Harbour. I'll take a walk around here actually. Let me see. Show you. As you can see, the block here is different than up the Antrim coast. It was more the block work that was in Carrycastle and the hidden villages of Galway is completely different. I'm near sure someone was saying Carnlough is made out of limestone. Might be wrong, but that's different. It's a white and grey colour. The stone up in Carnlough, Carrycastle, is more a dark blue. Again, someone, if they know more facts about me, drop me a comment, let me know, inform me, inform the people watching the video in the comment section. So this part here actually describes what it is now. Due to wear and tear and age, it's nearly all disappeared, but you can see Game of Thrones filmed at Ballintoy Harbour. The Iron Islands in Dragonstone. No idea. Does anybody know what that means? There you go. Game of Thrones, the Iron Islands, Dragonstone was filmed right here in the incredible Ballintoy Harbour, one of Northern Ireland's finest produce. But I'm just enjoying the aesthetics of this place. Absolutely beautiful. My mind wanders when I come to places like this of what it used to be like back in the day. There's the fisherman's hut. That would have been the ramps, obviously you came up and down with the boats. Here, incredible. That is the world famous and one of Northern Ireland's gems. One of the things we're now famous for is this beautiful coastline, and this is one of the hot spots, Ballintoy Harbour. Next up, we're gonna go to one of the places we've been most looking forward to. Noah has been really looking forward to it. We're going to give a bit of a thrill. If you're scared of heights, please look away in the next 5 minutes. We're going to Carrick-a-Reed rope bridge, suspension bridge, where you're about 100 feet, maybe more, above the Atlantic Ocean. Let's go. Right folks, so the bad news is, the thing that both of us were pretty much looking forward to the most, Carrick-a-Reed rope bridge, is shut. So I'm just going to give you a heads up. If you're coming here in the winter months, it opens at 10 and shuts at 2:30. Weird hours. A Saturday, like that's weird. Did they say 10 o'clock? Closes at 2:30. Like it's don't really give you a chance. So we're stopping off. We're having an incredibly good, but also an incredibly expensive coffee. How much is your sandwich?
£7, mate.
And what's in it?
Cabbage and cheese.
He is a cabbage and cheese. £7. I got two kind of buns. They were like almonds and raspberry. Absolutely.
Fucking ate them both, mate.
Ate them both. I was meant to get one, ended up getting two. As I said in the first episode, it's meant to be January. I'm meant to be dadding, but fuck dadding. So we've got a really good coffee and a questionable sandwich. We're gonna chill for a bit here. We don't know where we're gonna go. Calgary was kind of, it was supposed to be the end of the vlog. The bit we're looking forward to. We're also toying with the idea of going up to Portrush and running about like 2 6-year-olds, but apparently most of it's closed. So we're gonna brainstorm. We need to go somewhere else to finish the vlog off. Bear with us, but you'll see us. The next time you see us, we should be somewhere fun. If not, the whole video is a fucking disaster. And if you've got this far in the video and watched this, I'm sorry to hear about that. Right, folks, so we just took a trip. My voice went there. Do your woo file, actually. What's the woo file? He says that warms his voice up. He's probably right to be fair, I could do it. Right, so. Right, we just took a drive round the Northern Ireland Las Vegas, or Portrush. We're going to pull over, we're going to go to amusements, we're going to go to Barry's, which is now called Curry's. That's a sin in itself, changing Barry's name to Curry's. Absolute sacrilege and blasphemy, but it was closed. The amusements were pretty much closed. Mentally, we were just closed because we're hungry. So, we're going to leave the Las Vegas of Northern Ireland and we're going to go to what's rumoured to be the best chippy in the whole of Northern Ireland. Rumour has it now. Rumour has it.
The whole of Northern Ireland.
The whole of Northern Ireland. Farrell, the Farrell chippy. Well, it's not Farrell. It's actually a hidden gem that nobody knows about, and that's why it's technically the best one. But we're going to go to it. We're going to get a feed, and we're going to let you know on a scale of 1 to 10 how good or bad Northern Ireland's #1 chippy is. It's about 30 minutes drive. It's way out to Ballycastle. Today we've been here, learn everywhere, back and forward, but the Las Vegas of Northern Ireland was shite, so back out to Ballycastle, and hopefully the chippy isn't shite.
Hopefully not.
So we've about a 20 to 30 minute drive out to what's rumoured to be Northern Ireland's best chippy, but we're going to get a bit nostalgic and a bit reflective. The last 2 weekends we have drove up the Antrim coast and also the Causeway coast and went to a lot of different locations, and we were just talking there about what was our favourite. So you take the stage first. What was your favourite, Noah?
I think waterfall, like, that was fucking magical. I mean, I've never been to the Giants Causeway, so that was pretty magnificent, like. But the gaff to the AI, that was fucking nuts.
What was it about I can remember myself, but just for anybody who maybe hasn't seen that part, what was it about the waterfall that got
Just the shock factor. I think the weather that fucking weekend was nuts. The rain, so the downpour, like, it just made everything more fucking mental.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? The spray coming off it, it was pretty classic.
Yeah, for me as well, like, it made me enjoy the waterfall a lot more, knowing how much he's enjoyed it. But also I've been to Glenarth waterfall countless amount of times, but I've never ever seen it like that. I think we both enjoyed the Hidden Village, didn't we, in Gulbally?
Yeah.
We both enjoyed the Hidden Village, and then obviously we stumbled across an empty kind of farm. Well, it wasn't an empty, it was a derelict farmhouse today, but fully furnished. We both were impressed by that.
Yeah.
What would be, and I know we didn't really dislike anything, but what would have been your least favourite thing on the what would be your least favourite on the Antrim coast, and then what would be your least favourite on the Causeway coast?
Oh, least favourite? Maybe the Hidden Village.
The Hidden Village was your least favourite?
I think so, like, yeah, least favourite.
Right, I thought you said it was your favourite, right? That was on the Antrim coast?
Yeah.
What was your least favourite today on the Causeway coast?
Probably the sandwich, man. Fucking stinking, bro. Fucking stinking.
Hopefully the chippy we're going for is
Cheese
better.
and red cabbage, bro.
Terrible. I would say, this is what's coming, I think we're coming to Ballycastle soon. I would say my least favourite last week, probably, 1 second, fucking head flying around the corner. simply because it was January.
Oh yeah.
I love the empty house. I love the haunted house. I love the hidden village. I love the waterfall. Today the worst bit was the dark hedges. I'll never go back to the dark.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
The dark hedges was the worst part of both the Antrim and Causeway coast. I think we can agree.
If we're talking about points of interest, I'm with you.
Yeah, points of interest.
Yeah.
So you go. What was your favourite?
Waterfall.
Waterfall. What was your least favourite?
Oh, hidden village.
No, you just said the dark hedges. Your favourite.
Oh, are we talking about this week?
Yeah. Right. So all in on both.
All in.
On both.
Right, favourites waterfall, least favourite dark hedges.
Right. I'm not gonna agree with. Well, least favourite dark hedges. Favourite was the abandoned farmhouse today. But there you go. Let's get to Northern Ireland's, apparently, rumour has it, the best chippy in the whole of Northern Ireland. Let's go.
Sick.
Right, so apparently rumour has it, this is the best chippy in the whole of Northern Ireland. The famous Morton's in Ballycastle. Now, me and Noah were up last weekend when we were doing the Antrim coast and we finished here, but it was pitch black by the time we're finished. It's still daylight and we're back for round 2. So we're going to do a mini YouTube vlog, or sorry, a food vlog. We're usually travel content creators, but we're going to do a wee bit of something different.
Fucking right.
We're going to do a bit of food content, but here it is.
Great, boy.
Morton's Ballycastle. We're going to get a bit of grub and then we're going to go back over to the motor and eat it and show you what it's like. Right, that's the order in, folks. It takes about 10-15 minutes. Usually takes long. It was like that last week. But what did we order? So I got a corn chips. What did you order again?
Scampi.
He got the scampi and chips. We got one of the bar sausages each. Tub of curry, tin of coke, and portion onion rings. So we have to wait 10-15 minutes, and then Northern Ireland's best ever chippy. Apparently this is the best chippy in the whole of Northern Ireland. Rumour has it, but we'll let you know in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look who's coming with a smile on his face with the chippy. Come on, son, get in there.
They're stupid as fuck in there.
Why?
They're just idiots.
So apparently they're all idiots.
You're recording?
Oh, I'm recording alright. This is going. Why? What did the idiots?
They spilled fucking vinegar, like a ball of vinegar over everything.
Right, take your curry. Get a curry each. What's this? Is that that's the batter, babies?
I got your fish in it.
Is it? No way. And just a wee tub like that. There's my fish here. Woohoo!
Oh, that's the sausages, bro.
Oh, I told you that.
Something like that.
What did you get?
Scampi.
Ah, that's yours, alright.
Fucking right, that.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yuma.
And then where's the batter, babies?
Like the sausages there.
Yeah, there's the onion. Oh! Here, gives your box over.
Sausages, mate.
We'll just take a sausage each.
Oh,
Let's see. This is how we do it. Get your box open. Oh, get your box open! Let's see here.
mate.
Here, take 2 onion babies.
Come on.
We've got to wait. Right, so we're going to do this like a shit food review, because we're not food reviewers, we're travel vloggers, bloggers.
Yeah, boy.
We were here last week, so it's not like the first time we're coming here. We're going to pretend like, oh my goodness, this is to die for. A little hidden gem up the Antrim coast. Don't walk, run. Right.
Yeah, the chips look far better this week.
Dude, right, we'll be honest, see, last week the chips were shite, and we don't want to like badmouth a business and shit like that there, but
Yeah.
last week they were kind of sorry. This is, so I got cod and Noah got the scampi. We both got 2 onion rings each. We got the buttered yolks were class last week, and a tub of curry. The curry is, let me see, it's this way I'm not a food reviewer, because I would hate to have to do this all the time. We're going to keep this short and sweet. It's the end of the vlog. We just want to show you what Northern Ireland's best chippies like. Big man, he's doing in real time, so he is. Right. Check it out, do it to the camera. Right. Chips. We'll do the chip test because it was shite last week, weren't they?
They're alright this week, like. damn special though.
I think they're far better this week. They're a lot more. See, last week, again, we don't really want to send bad mouth at chippy. But at the same time, we're not going to give a good review like most people. Most food bloggers, you pay them 200 quid or whatever it is, and they come to your coffee or your restaurant and give you a good review. That's not the point. We're going to be honest. Last week the chips were terrible. They were soggy as fuck. This week they're nice and crispy. The curry's class. The fish is incredible. The barred sausages was the best part, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to wrap it up there. What about you? We'll wrap it up there. And
The scampi's good, mate.
last thoughts of Morton's of Ballycastle, Northern Ireland's, apparently Northern Ireland's best chippy. Give your last thoughts before we actually enjoy our food.
It was good. It is good. Today's been good.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how was today's adventure?
I give it a 8. Solid 8, mate.
I give it a solid 8. Last week's adventure, Antrim Coast, out of 10.
9.
I think it was a 9. We're a lot less. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot less fucked.
That less fuck. We're fucked this week. And Morton's chippy, be honest, out of 1 to 10, what would you give it as on a chippy?
6.
6? Fucking hell, talk about honest. Me personally, they've redeemed themselves with the chips. I'm going to give Morton's a 7.5, maybe an 8. The fish is incredible. I haven't tried onion rings yet. The barred sausages are good. They've redeemed themselves with chips. You've got the scenery. The curry's nice.
Yeah.
He says a 6. I'm going to say a 7.5. And that is the end of part 2 of me and Noah's. I done this last week when I went to end the vlog. I done this with. This is the end of part 2. Me and Noah Super Tramp travelling around Northern Ireland. We're going to do more videos tomorrow, aren't we?
Yeah, boy.
There's going to be more videos to come of Northern Ireland, so check back in. But that's the end of the Causeway Coast. Give it your credentials again. Where can you find you?
Instagram, Noah D Super Tramp. TikTok, Noah Super Tramp. Noah Super Tramp, baby.
Yep, and for me, just D McCrudden, tick the bucket on every social media platform, and we'll see you on the next one.